Visitors to Anuradhapura today are greeted by familiar scenes from the post-Poson pilgrimage season. An estimate of how many pilgrims visited the holy city of Anuradhapura during the Poson season can be gauged through these images. The Anuradhapura Municipal Council earns a considerable income from the Poson pilgrimage. The revenue earned by the Municipal Council through the allocation of land for shops and dansals during the Poson pilgrimage season makes up a sizable portion of the Council's entire annual revenue. As a result of the apparent lethargy on the part of the Council in cleaning up the premises at the conclusion of the Poson pilgrimage season, communities living in the vicinity are directly and indirectly affected by the unhygienic conditions. Lands in the holy city that are under the purview of the Department of Archaeology have been a major source of income for the Municipal Council during the pilgrimage season for several years. As a result, during the pilgrimage season, the Department of Archaeology refrains from enforcing stringent laws which normally apply to archaeological sites. However, this year, the department, with the assistance of the police, sought to enforce certain rules and regulations when it came to light that plans were afoot to undertake constructions that go beyond the makeshift stalls for vendors and dansals. When persons who allocated stalls for shops and dansals on the path from the Ruan Valisaya to the Thuparamaya also commenced the construction of permanent toilets instead of portable or temporary toilets, the Department of Archaeology decided that it could no longer remain idle. However, the department was unable to prevent this aberration from taking place in the holy city, since the Municipal Council had already permitted the vendors and dansal organizers to construct permanent toilets when it allocated plots of land for them. Accordingly, several deep toilet pits now dot the pathway between the iconic Ruan Valisaya and the Thuparamaya. People who claim to be embarking on the pilgrimage with pure hearts and minds must also accept some portion of the responsibility for this crime. However, given that the Municipal Council, which should have the capability to assess the needs of pilgrims during the Poson season, failed to even allocate a minute amount of the vast sums of money it earns from the pilgrimage to establish mobile or temporary toilets, the public were left with no alternative. The most serious mistake here is that the Department of Archaeology too has failed to enforce laws preventing unauthorized excavation on archaeological sites, enabling these unpleasant scenes. Shouldn't legal action be initiated against the Municipal Council to prevent the recurrence of such repugnant scenes? Director General of Archaeology, over to you.